realize a UFC title shot at 170 pounds, that is saying something. Most people would argue this is as deep as any division in the UFC, and this man, undeniably the #1 contender as he makes a walk tonight.
He has separated himself from the pack. The only person left is the champion. He has done everything necessary to be viewed as a guy that could hold his championship belt. Now's his moment. He has got to lock in for 25 minutes because it's going to take all of that 25 to beat this great champion. Big spot for this young man tonight.
Well, and a lot of his UFC experience he believes is going to help him in this setting. He's been measured with his energy all week. Nerves do not appear to be an issue. We'll see if by night's end we have a new champion. Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camp.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Della Maddalena! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Welterweight Champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad! Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. And it is the UFC's unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC live event.
It is going to be a phenomenal fight night in a fantastic arena. T-Mobile Arena, the home of the UFC.
Muhammad gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taken so many strikes to the head.
Oh, lands a nice straight.
Great kick to the body.
Ooh, that shot was blocked. The hook lands on the counter. And that one certainly found the target. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to recall all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
They're so evenly matched. They're going to
First takedown attempt for the wrestler here, and he's able to get the more well-rounded fighter to the ground. So the striker gets a little bit off balance and pays the ultimate price.
But we know this is where this guy wants to be. Now, his opponent is a very...
Oh, looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that?
Arms in deep. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, there's a big overhand.
Great job landing that body.
Champ's starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
He's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell. It's tight. It's tight. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shove him off and get back up.
Big power shot there. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity in the hands, look phenomenal.
Strong punch to the head in the clinch. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace. Oh, high elbow guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Belal.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shots. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Oh, judges handle like that uppercut. Uppercut is there again. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Muhammad.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Oh, perfect head kick there. Muhammad's shot is blocked.
Man, he has a great Great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Working from the top here. Pretty good grounded pound here by Belal Muhammad. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now. Oh, nice. Nice takedown.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. And he switches his stance yet again. Massive head kick. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's thrown.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a ball. This is big. That's big. Oh, nice level change.
Muhammad's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Good fight here, under 2 to go.
Getting the mount here. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight.
Oh, man, that was slick. Side control is pretty safe there. Beautiful transition.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Oh, right into mount. This is a terrible position.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Oh, huge elbow. Back to his feet.
That's a right hand.
Final seconds here of round 2. Two rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship. punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
And doing work with the jab.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Solid takedown lands there.
Muhammad's in half guard now. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Nice transition.
Muhammad's back in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching. And a connection right under the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Oh, with authority, the body. Oh, and there it is. Hashtag DC called it.
DC called it. DC the genius. DC the psychic. When the guy's in there trying to wrestle that much, though, it's not very hard. I didn't reinvent the wheel. We knew what this guy was going to do. Chase takedowns. It is on his opponent to change the narrative of this fight.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus is to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that gut.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Nice jabs. Another takedown land.
Muhammad's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Oh, good block there. Straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Oh, massive kick. Everything behind it. Muhammad's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Nice punch there in the clinch. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his...
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
And just misses with that big right hand. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All
right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Oh, good work with the jab there. Man, that cut is so bad, you wonder if at some point that is going to start to affect his breathing.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Oh, and he gets the single leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. Great work here from the bottom fighter.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Big shot to the head. Continuing to go to the head.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. All right, well, the ref's gonna step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there, nose shot?
But John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's gonna continue. He's gotta go for it now, though. That cut's not gonna get any better.
It is not gonna get any better. Now he's gotta take some chances. He's gotta go out on his shield if he's gonna go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's gonna continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Man, look at the size of that bruising on his body. Oh. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Herb Dean calls for the stand-up there. Checks the leg kick. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Muhammad's blocking pretty well. That's the biggest shots of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over, and it might not be over now.
Oh!
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, nice right in. Oh! Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Muhammad goes in for the takedown now. Nice level change, and he gets it. So, showing off the fight IQ there. He was getting tagged on the feet.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Oh, now it's getting tight. How in the world did he escape that submission?
And he is back up to his feet. All right, watch
watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets. I'll bet you $100 a go for the takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot, so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over. I believe that he's going to get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he doesn't do it again himself. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up with your words.
All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight, and I think at some point the referee's going to intervene here, DC.
He hasn't been able to change anything, right? So it doesn't, we have no indication that he's going to be able to stay in this fight. The cut was open very early, and now we're at a point where it's going to be stopped due to all the blood and how limited he is in trying to stay in this fight.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit the striker for continuing to attack that.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Final seconds here. Oh, heavy shots raining down. How about those 5 minutes?
Stop.
All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, another blow hits that cut. Referee might need to call on the doctor here soon. All right, feet on the hips here. Grounded him and pounding him. Nice job.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
And he's back up. What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at 19.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
Muhammad's in half guard. Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head and the face of the other. I feel like we're going to get like big shots landed by him now.
I need you to fight back.
Nicely done.
Getting them out here.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, man. I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here.
All right, well, time is the enemy. All right, so at this point, the ringside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You gotta stop the fight.
Got to stop the fight. Yes, and the doctor will do just that. I know the fans don't like it, but you got to tune out that noise if you are the doctor, the referee, and allow him to fight another day. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC Welterweight Champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so he came in the best welterweight in the world. Nothing changes tonight. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight champion.
He understands that he is the best fighter in the world at 170 pounds, and he proved that tonight.